Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. This is Shaila Akhtar, Assistant Professor English. Today I'm here again with an online class for the students of Honours Second Year on the topic of common mistakes, and this is our second lecture of the same topic, and the subject of our today's class is non-credit English. Okay, my dear students, let's start our today's class. During the last class, we discussed 15 rules on the topic of common mistakes. So, our today's class will be started with rule 16. Here, the first rule is refrain is always followed by the preposition from. So the very word refrain means to avoid doing something, thinking it as bad. So the phrasal verb will become refrain from. Let's see the example. The given sentence is he refrained to take any drastic action. So we cannot use the preposition to because refrain will always be followed by the preposition from. So the correct sentence will be he refrained from taking any drastic action. Rule 17. Here the rule says yesterday, the very word yesterday, always requires a sentence of past indefinite tense. That means we can use the very word yesterday only in the sentence of past indefinite tense. So let's see the example. Here the given sentence is yesterday he had gone home. So he had gone home, it's a sentence of past perfect tense. So according to the rule, yesterday always requires a sentence of past indefinite tense. So to make this sentence correct, we have to transform the sentence into a past indefinite tense. So the correct sentence will be yesterday he went home. Now, rule 18. Preposition on is used after the verb insist. So let's know what the word insist means. Insist means to demand something forcefully, not accepting refusal. So the very verb insist will always be followed by the preposition on. So here the given example is he insisted for seeing her. So according to the rule, insist always will be followed by the preposition on. So we have to replace the preposition for on. So the correct sentence will be he insisted on seeing her. Now, rule 19. Each and every always take his as their possessive form. So here the example is each of the sons followed their father's trade. So here the very possessive form there is used for each of the sons. So according to the rule, we have to replace this very possessive form there for his. So the correct sentence will be each of the sons followed his father's trade. Rule 20. This rule is about the word belong. So let's know the meaning of the word belong. Belong means be the property of or be a member of a particular group or organization. So whenever talking about an object, the meaning will be the property of somebody. So the rule says belong is not used in passive voice. So let's see what the example says. The given example is the land is belonged to an old lady. So here the land is the property of an old lady, but the sentence is a sentence of passive voice. So according to the rule, we cannot use belong in a passive voice. So let's make the sentence correct. The correct sentence will be the land belongs to an old lady. Now, rule 21. This rule is about the word detrimental. So, at the beginning, let's know the meaning of the word. The very word detrimental means tending to cause harm. In a simple way, we can call it harmful or damaging. So, the rule is the verb detrimental is always followed by the preposition to. That means the phrasal verb becomes detrimental to. So let's see the example now. The given sentence is laziness is detrimental for success. So according to the rule, we cannot use any other preposition except to after detrimental. So the correct sentence will be laziness is detrimental to success. Rule 22. Here we will discuss about the word intent, which means plan. So the rule says us the verb intend is followed by infinitive. That means the verb intend not only is followed by the very preposition to, but also the base form of the verb. That means infinitive means to plus base form of the verb. So here the example gives us the sentence I intend going to Rajshahi. So intend means plan. I planned going to Rajshahi. That is the sentence for us. So here we have used the word intend. So according to the rule, we have to use the preposition to plus the base form of the verb, that means the infinitive. So the correct sentence will be I intend to go to Rajshahi. Now, rule 23. Now we are going to discuss about the word almost, and this very word almost is an adverb. We know that adverbs are always used after verb or adjective to modify them. So almost, the adverb, will be used just after the verb according to the rule. So let's see the example. Here the given sentence is Rohim ate the whole fish almost. So according to the rule, we have to use the adverb almost just after the verb. So the correct sentence will be Rohim ate almost the whole fish. Now rule 24. Here we have to point out two things, that is the very word sworn in means making formal promise to be loyal, and the preposition in is used before the name of a place. So the rule will be clear to you whenever we will go with the example. So the given example is a new cabinet has been sworn in Dhaka. So as I have mentioned, the very phrasal verb sworn in means making formal promise to be loyal, and the word cabinet is the committee of ministers. So the correct sentence will be a new cabinet has been sworn in Dhaka. Rule 25. After the word late, the objective form of the pronouns should be used, following the sequence second person plus third person plus first person when the sentence simply states something. So to make the rule clear, let's see the example. Let he and you be witnesses. So according to the rule, after the very word let, the objective form of the pronoun should be used. So here the objective form of the pronoun he is him, and the objective form of the pronoun you is you. So you is correct, but we cannot use he after let. Rather we have to use the objective form him. And according to the given sequence, we have to use second person plus third person plus first person. So though here we only have second person and third person, we have to use second person first, then we have to use third person. So the correct sentence will be let you, the third person, and him, let you, the second person, and him, the third person, be witnesses. Rule 26. It is about the word inform. So the rule is we inform somebody of something, and we have another information here for you, that is the police is a plural noun, because with the word the police we mean the entire police group. Now let's see the example. The given example is the police was informed of the matter. So as the police is a plural noun, we should use a plural verb for the subject. So the correct sentence will be the police were informed of the matter. Rule 27. I think we all know that there are some specific words. Before them we have to use the definite article the. As for example, we can mention the sun, the moon, the king, the queen, the Holy Quran, the Bible, the Nile, the Himalayas, etc. So now this rule talks about the word the Himalayas, and the Himalayas is a group of hills. So let's see the example. The students have gone to see Himalaya. So we can guess the fourth here. So the correct sentence will be the students have gone to see the Himalayas, because Himalayas is a group of hills, so it will always be plural as the Himalayas, and according to the rules of article we have to use the definite article the before Himalayas. Rule 28. It is about the word die. Die cannot be used in passive voice because it is a natural process. When someone dies, and no one can make somebody die. If someone does so, there will be used another word, that is kill. So die cannot be used in passive voice, and in this given sentence we have to consider another rule, that is yesterday is the past indefinite indicator. That means whenever you will find yesterday in a sentence, you have to keep in mind that this sentence will be a sentence of past indefinite tense. So let's see the given sentence. The example given here is the old man was died yesterday. So according to the rule, though we have yesterday in the sentence, we have to make this sentence of past indefinite tense, and as die cannot be used in passive voice, so we have to make the sentence active to make it correct. So the correct sentence will be the old man died yesterday. Rule 29. It is about a simple thing, that is we can feel somebody's pulse. So whenever the sentence talks about pulse of somebody, we have to use the word feel. Let's see the example. The given sentence is the doctor examined his pulse. So according to the rules, we can only feel somebody's pulse. So the correct sentence will be the doctor felt his pulse, because we cannot use the word examine for the very word pulse, and though examined is the indicator of a past indefinite tense, so we have to use the past form of the word feel, that is felt. So the correct sentence is the doctor felt his pulse. Now rule 30. This rule is also about another simple tricky rule, that is the very word repeat. Repeat means doing again. So in the word repeat, the word again is present and it is hidden in the word repeat. Let's see the example. Repeat it again. We have used a very simple sentence here. Repeat it again. And maybe most of us use the sentence in our everyday life. So I have to mention that it is an incorrect sentence. Repeat it again, because repeat means doing again. So the very word again is unnecessary. So according to the rule, the correct sentence will be repeat it. Say simply repeat it. So with rule 30, I am going to end our today's class. We will meet again within the shortest possible time again, and till then, stay home, stay safe, and try your best to practice yourselves. Thank you.